God said to me this morning, he said, my beloved, why do you feel Paul, my servant, a well-known prisoner of Jesus Christ? Why do you feel he had a thorn in his side? I said, well, it was there to keep him humble. Without it, it would have been hard for him to showcase how his love for you is greater than his current circumstances. Then God said, now tell me, my beloved, why do you think Jesus, my perfect son, was tempted by Satan? I said, well, God, it was for your glory, to magnify his purity, but to also showcase his faith and love for you was greater than his current circumstances. He said, what you've learned is, in this life, people will have thorns in their side, despite my forgiving them. And it's there for the testing of the spirit, your spirit. But to do what? To showcase our faith and love for him is greater than our current circumstances. And then that alone, he gets the glory. Nobody know what the thorn in Paul's side was, but we know it was there as a constant reminder, an ongoing test of his faith that will keep him under God's grace. Some form of temptation that could potentially cause him to doubt God. But instead, he saw it as an opportunity to be pulled closer to him. Then God said, Vanessa, what is the thorn in your side? He said, just because you're healed from it, just because you're forgiven, don't mean it's not a thorn. Don't mean there won't be temptation. See, God asked the man at the pool of Bethsaida, do you want to be healed? Of course he wanted to be healed. He sat there for years waiting on that. But he asked because, what you gonna do to remain healed? What temptations are you gonna fight against for you to be able to showcase how your love for God is greater than that circumstance? See, God pulled me out of homosexuality. And do I get tempted? Yes. But when the enemy tempt me, like he did Jesus, that thorn in my side is a constant reminder how my love for God is greater than that. Just because God healed you from diabetes, don't mean you won't be tempted with cake. God can pull you out of a toxic relationship, and the enemy will tempt you with a text from your ex. A thorn in your side can be you battling with a drug addiction. You 10 weeks clean, and although you still have cravings for it, you choose not to fall into the trap, because there's a thin line between fighting temptation and submitting to it. And you know the enemy gonna present it to you. To a lot of people who struggle with it, it's a curse. But God allowed it to be presented for you to find the blessing. An opportunity to showcase your love and faith in God is greater than your circumstances. God said we all gonna have thorns and we all gonna have tests. Despite how hard they look, there's always a way for him to get the glory out of it. But y'all be blessed.